So we're back at the motorbike show in Saintfield, Presbyterian Church. Sorry, and this is a TZ 250F Yamaha 4PD4 1995. The owner is C. Stewart. And this is a really nice machine here. This is a TZ 750D, 1977, owned by C. Stewart. Joey Dunlop rode a bike very similar to this at the TT. If you look at it very closely, you can see that there's like a cutout on the petrol tank here, so that you can view the fuel inside the petrol tank. So it's a 4-cylinder 2-stroke, and it has disc brakes on the front, and then we have RGB 500 Suzuki 1983. This is a full race bike. This is probably a works racing bike by Suzuki. My Suzuki's next door. That's a particularly nice example. And that's another picture of the Suzuki. And then we have a Honda RS 250 2003, owned by Paul Waddell also. And if you look at the throttle body here, just here, that's like a quick release throttle. That's for like a quick shifter. So that's a particularly nice motorbike. And there's a Kawasaki, Crazy Shine, Olin's, and just see what this one is. 2012 ZXBR Kawasaki. And then we have a McKillop Motorcycles, Kawasaki. That's really, really nice. So he must have raced. He must have raced maybe at the Manx Grand Prix. So, and there's loads of leathers too. You can see them. Number 7 now, I'm not sure if that's Barry Sheen's bike. I don't think it is. These are all, that's a works bike. Sorry about that. That's a works bike. Just can't. It's a Honda CBR 1000RR BSB, so that's a British superbike, and it's Sam Laffin's racing. And this bike here is another. That's a TZ 750. 1978, it's Model E, and the owner is David Burrows. Then we have a TZ 750F 1978. The owner is David Burrows. And then we have another interesting machine here. Yamaha YZF R3 2023, and the owner is Hubert. So that's something that is very interesting. And then you have like a small motorcycle. This would probably be ridden by some of the younger riders. And then we have British Talent Cup machine. So this would be a British Talent Cup machine. Alexander Rowan. So he was number 65, and he got P1 first place in the British Talent Cup. That's a really, really nice bike. And then what we have here is coming on to the slightly bigger machines. We have McKillop, Final Honda, and then coming on down we have another 250 Honda, and that's that may be for sale. I think it's Paul Lunny, and the telephone number is 07977511419. Hi. And then we have William Donnelly. Now I've met William Donnelly. William Donnelly's from Balnahinch, and he has his R6 2016 Yamaha, which is really nice. And then we have an S-Rod 1995, and that's owned by Andy Mack. And then we have a real old classic here. That's Andy Kildare. That's actually my cousin. Bike. That's a 1972 CB750 Honda, Irish and Ulster Superbike champion, second at the Cookstown 100 in 2005, and third at the Tandragee, and third at Armoy 2025. So that's really, really nice. And there we have Corey McGreevy's leathers. Corey McGreevy rides for the McAdoo racing team, and there's a picture of Corey McGreevy there. I'm sure you've seen Corey McGreevy on plenty of my videos, so that's really, really nice. There we have BSA. I think it's a CCM engine in it. That looks very well. That's 2018. So that's very nice also. And there we have these gentlemen here that are selling some memorabilia, cars, different things. And these ladies around here are making cups of tea and cups of coffee. So if you need a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Here we have a Honda 6. Very iconic in their days. Absolutely glorious. 6 cylinders. And you can see the exhaust pipes are tucked up. They're tucked up underneath the rear seat. And what this has is These lines here are all brake lines. That's HEL. Brake lines. So that's an extremely nice machine. Honda CBX 1980, owner Ricky White. So that's very, very nice.
All right.
And here we have what looks like a Rickman Matisse. I'm not sure if it's a Rickman Matisse or not. It may be. And also we have some rally choppers. Rally choppers were very popular in the 1960s. You can see how you change gear on a rally chopper. Those of you who aren't aware is use this wee handle here. You don't have a clutch or anything. It's normally what's called a Sturmey Archer. In the rear hub, sorry about that. In the rear hub you have a Sturmey Archer 3-speed gearbox. So that's nice too. And then turning round, we'll have a Jap. Now I know who owns that Jap. That Jap is owned by Cecil Pearson. Cecil Pearson lives up in Craigantlet. And every year he has a motocross event which is very well supported. And we have some more motocross bikes. And then a very interesting machine here is the CZ. CZs were, I think, made in Czechoslovakia. It's a two-stroke, and it's a 380cc or model 380. I'm not sure if it's a 250 or 500. Maybe somebody in the comments could tell me what that is. And then we have a Suzuki. And the Suzuki RM is there's actually a price on it, £7,199. That's 2026, and it's owned by Stephen Russell. And then we also have a Honda. 2026 CRF250 Honda. £7,549. With the pipe, it's I think it's about £8,800. That's a four-stroke machine. And here's some glittering trophies. I don't know who got these awards, but they're absolutely outstanding. And then we move on round to Samuel Donnelly's machine. Again, it's very nice. And then we're going back in time to CCM 600cc 1974, owned by John Griffiths. And then we have a Villa. I have no idea what a Villa is. I just wouldn't have a clue. But the Villa 380 1978, and it's owned by somebody called Jackson.
No, you're alright, we're away.
That's alright, thank you.
I'm just trying to take a few things off.
Alright, no problem.
So it might drag some more people through the door.
Aye. And then we have what's known as an OK Supreme 1937. It's owned by John Griffiths. So this would have competed in the Scottish pre-65 international trial. That's a lovely machine. And this is a Beta 300cc RR race bike, 2026. It's £9,095, and it's actually a two-stroke, because if you look at the that's an expansion pipe. It's an expansion chamber here. It's just a massive two-stroke engine. With more of a junior rider's machine. This is like a supermoto, so this would be raced at the likes of Nuts Corner, and from time to time would be raced at Kirkson. I think there's a race coming up this Saturday at Kirkson, and this is the type of machine that they'll be racing and riding there. And here's some memorabilia that they have for sale. Various items, various wall signs, Esso, Teoro, Castrol, NGK spark plugs. This is a 175cc Honda. There was a name given to these. I just can't remember the name at the minute. Or maybe somebody in the comments will tell me. But that's an original bike. It's original colour. It's a twin-cylinder engine, but it only has a single carburetor. And we can see here some race memorabilia. Just come over. On the top left hand corner you can see Giacomo Agostini at the leap at the Isle of Man TT. See Kirkson programs, Kells road race programs, loads of hats. There's Monster Energy, Patronus, Red Bull, everything there. And I'm not sure who that is. I think that's the evergreen Paul Cranston from Dungannon. So these are all programs that are for sale. And then coming round here we can see a GT 250 Suzuki. Right, go ahead. GT 250 Suzuki. XZ 1979, and the owner is D. Gall. And then we have a Honda CB200, which is green and black. And the CB200 was a twin-cylinder machine with twin carburetors, and as far as I know, it had a 6-speed gearbox. And then we have a Triumph Speed Triple 2003 Artie McKee. So that's a particularly nice example of that machine. So this is another fellow YouTuber down looking at the bikes, Alistair.
How are you? Yep.
Yeah, great to see
Fine machine.
Aye. Alistair's also a fellow YouTuber.
Always a very desirable bike, there's no doubt about it. And even the 1100 as well was
There's
fantastic.
an 1100 down there,
Yeah,
Alistair.
yeah.
Did you see it?
I haven't done it. I've only got this far.
Right. Okay.
It's hard to get round the hall. You keep on meeting their people that you know.
I know.
It's incredible.
That's right. That's
But,
it.
how long have you had that for?
I had to wait, Alistair. I had to wait 15 years to buy that
Right.
bike.
Yeah.
I've had it about a year now, and it's like a two-stroke.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like a four-stroke at all. It doesn't go below 4,000 RPM.
Yeah.
It revs out to about 11,000, 12,000 RPM, but it really only starts to go at about 4,500 revs.
Yeah.
And from second gear on up, you don't have to use the clutch
Right. Right.
because the gear ratios are
At that close.
they're so close
Yeah.
in it. You know, so
Let these ladies past here.
go ahead, ladies. You're all right.
Thank you
ladies.
very much.
Thank you. So that's my Suzuki Slabby, which you've seen before in my garage, and you've seen it actually starting up in the driveway.
Yeah.
So, did you drive up in your bike? Come up
No,
in your bike?
no, I
Alistair?
took the easy option.
You drove-
We had big heavy rain there in
Aye.
Tambury this afternoon, and came through Portadown, and the whole road here is bone dry.
I know.
And had I known, I might have come up in the BMW.
Aye.
But no, unfortunately not.
Right. Okay. Alistair.
It's almost getting a wee bit late in the year.
I know. Well, it's great to have a show that you can go to.
Oh, aye, yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
the thing is this here. To be honest with you, the only thing I'm interested in is motorbikes.
Well, see, I've got fishing as well. Today was the
Aye.
last day of the fishing season, so I was out fishing earlier on.
Right.
And then get home, quick home, get a bite to eat on the way to the motorbike show. Sure, you couldn't bit of a big stick. This old retirement lark is great, you know.
No, especially getting paid.
Exactly.
That's it. And then there's the Norton Dominator, which is a Norton Navigator, 1961, owned by Ron Seeley.
Take a whiz on round, Colin. I'll catch up with you.
I'll
whenever-
catch up with you later on, Alistair. Thanks for the chat. And then we have Honda 250R Deluxe. Very nice bike. This is my machine here. Totally original. Even the silencer at the back is totally original.
Indicators aren't original.
Huh?
Indicators aren't original.
They are.
On the north,
No, on my bike.
your bike, right? But your
No. Hold on.
Right. Thank you.
Okay.
how many miles is on it?
22,000.
Put a comp chain on it, have you?
No, I haven't touched it. I've just left it as it is. I've just left it completely as it is. But it's quite.
What register? I mean, Chris,
Pardon?
just saying to our lad there. What is it? Northern Ireland registered? Is it?
That bike originally was built in Tokyo in Japan in 1982. It was then exported to France, and then it was sent over from France to the UK to a place called Frank's Motorcycles in Lisburn,
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
and then it was sold on to a guy, and then sold on to another gentleman called John Hill from Ballywalter. And I contacted John last year about it, and he says yes, it's up for sale. So we agreed a price on it, and I bought it and brought it home. But I had a lot to do with it when I got it home. But it's running fine now.
You had it. You've put a few miles out in the road this year,
I
have
have,
you?
I have indeed. I know you from somewhere.
Where about you from?
Ballygown.
Hollywood?
Must have been at a motorbike race, was it?
Probably motorbike race or a motorbike show or something like that.
That's what it was. What's your name again?
Parker.
Parker, right.
What's your name?
Colin Burnside.
Colin Burnside. Sounds familiar, that name.
Aye.
Do you go to all road races?
All the road races
me
and all
too.
the short circuits.
I don't go to all the short circuits. Short. I was at the Sunflower last Friday. It was a joke, sure, wasn't it?
Pardon?
I was at the Sunflower last Friday. It was a joke.
Oh, I liked it. I thought it was
I'm
quite
sure.
good.
Look, I suppose all good things come to an end. It's sure. there was very poor entry. Like, some of the racing was good, I know that, like, but did you go on the Saturday?
So this is, I think it's right, an RD 350B, 1973. That's owned by K. Patterson. That's a two-stroke machine. You can see the two exhausts. And then there's a Triumph 675 triple. And you can see that the crash helmet has like an intercom system on it. And you can see the I think this has been a bike that has been used by a marshal at the TT. See, down there. And there's some nice helmets. There's an Ari helmet at the top, a Bell helmet. No. Whose is that Ari helmet?
That's Raymond McCulloch's.
Is that Raymond McCulloch's?
that's
And that one there's Raymond McCulloch's
Yes,
too?
those are both by Raymond's, yep, would
So
be, yep.
this helmet is a Ray McCulloch helmet, and this one here is a Ray McCulloch helmet.
Maybe is that Sammy Laughlin's maybe actually that one there? Maybe when
He maybe owns it.
Yes.
But actually Ray McCulloch did actually use those two crash helmets.
Yeah. Those are maybe just for display, you know. Yeah.
That's great. Thank you very much indeed. And here's another GSXR 750 or 11 GSXR 1100 Suzuki, which is owned by Billy Bars, 1989. So that's a big brother of my bike. Yeah. And you can see that it has a single exhaust system on it. We saw this bike earlier on today. I think this is it's a BSA WD M20 500cc, 1942. The owner is A. Mackey. So this bike would have been used by the military back in the day. And then we have a Moto Guzzi. It's a V-twin. You can see the cylinders are out the side rather than straight up and down. And that's a display of all the bikes and the people on the show. Moto Guzzi's particularly nice. The black colour of it, the Italian engineering. You know, it's something really. It's actually a work of art. Particularly nice. Okay, what's your name? Sorry.
Joan Crawford, the dead film star.
Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford. Right. So tell me a little bit about the bikes, Joan. Starting with this one on the left-hand side.
That is that's
Yes, this one here.
Stephen owns this one, and that's him riding last year when Agostini was over at Bishop's Court.
Yes, okay.
That's him riding his bike.
Right, okay. And then moving on. This one here. Now it's
That's Motorbike.
Motobi.
Yes, Italian. They're all Italian.
Right. Catra 175.
Yeah,
Okay.
1961.
And then this next one here is.
Motorbike is 1964.
Sorry.
Motorbike.
1964. Hold on, we'll just get this gentleman here. We'll just let him move around a wee bit. Well, just bring the camera around a wee tiny bit.
Come on, where do you want?
Okay.
Just let them walk around.
So a Motobi.
Motobi, it's called a 48cc Sport.
Yes.
My stepson got it when he was 12.
Right.
His dad bought it for him
Uh-huh.
in Drogheda.
Right.
And
Okay.
the man charged £15 for
Oh,
it.
what a
then.
bargain.
So it has taken young David 50 years to do it up. He
My
finished
goodness.
it this week,
Excellent.
and that's why it's on show today.
Right. Okay. So is this the Valley Motorcycle Club?
No, the Vintage Motorcycle Club, which is the Northern Ireland Vintage Club, has 16,000 members worldwide.
Wow.
So we are the Northern Ireland section.
Right.
And the
Okay.
boys are riding over tomorrow on their bikes as well.
Right. What
They're-
time at?
They're supposed to be around about 2 o'clock. I think they're going to arrive
Okay.
if the weather's still good for them.
Yes.
My brother-in-law bought this one in Italy.
And what's this? Sorry.
Again, another Italian.
Pardon?
A 1930 Motor Guzzi PL 250
250 overhead.
overhead
valve.
valve.
Uh-huh.
It is original and unrestored.
So this particular bike, this bike that we're looking at right now is original,
Original
and
and unrestored.
unrestored.
And it's owned by Ian Crawford, my brother-in-law. So we were in Italy and he bought this one.
Uh-huh.
If I had still been riding, I wouldn't have got it because that's my size.
Right, okay. You can fit on.
I'd have had it instead.
Very-
But we seen the man riding that. We've been traveling to Italy for over 30 years.
Excellent.
And we seen the man riding that on many occasions
Right, okay.
before he even bought it.
Right,
He
that's
even had another engine, so when the engine, anything happened to his engine, he used to take the other engine and put it in, and complete right.
right, okay. That's fantastic. So this is you.
A 1978 MV Augusta 125 Sport. And I rode round the map of Ulster
Right.
in 1990 with the 30 Motorcycle Club.
Excellent.
Only lady rider with them.
Excellent.
So this is my MV Augusta.
Oh, it's absolutely lovely, isn't it?
She's a wee beauty.
That's the MV Augusta there, you can see. With the two clocks on it and the single headlight. The Italian engineering was always something very special, wasn't it?
Very much so.
Very, very precise.
So this one, my brother owns this one, and it's the 65cc Motorbike,
Yes.
which is Goldfinch, is the motor
Goldfinch,
means
okay.
Goldfinch. That was restored by Jack McAlorn in Portadown.
Excellent.
Jack's the Jack McAlorn. So Eamon owns that one,
Very nice.
and we own the. Eamon, give me over a wee sheet for that one. I just want the sheet off the base. Because we have
Let's have we look at it.
too many bikes now. So again, this is another 65.
So this-
cc.
So this is
This is 1950. That one.
so this is that one there's 1950.
And this is 55. So they're similar bikes.
Yes. That's fantastic.
And Marsman owns this. It's part of
See
our
those bikes?
They're lovely.
One of them needed restored. 100% spare parts.
So you can get
In that like,
honestly.
Still get them in Italy. You can get the parts in Italy.
So you can get all the parts for these bikes still in Italy, and they were built so long ago.
Yes, well you see, I say 1950 and 55. So after the
There we
war.
go. I've got it now. You can take a screenshot of it. That's it. I've got it. Yeah.
After the war,
Yeah.
the Italians weren't able to build the stuff they wanted. And the Germans. So in 1950 they were building these wee bikes and people to ride. And you think the lost roads, the lost bridge of the war. And these were the sort of things. And when we go out there, I'm been out for 3 years now, but now when we go out there, there are people still riding around
Oh,
on
aye.
these bikes.
Oh, aye. Lovely. Excellent.
So
Thanks.
you went past, or
Yeah.
did you carry in the other one?
Yeah, that's great. And here's another lovely machine. It's a Honda NSF 250. Motor 3. Very nice condition. That's a two-stroke. I think it's a two-stroke single-cylinder engine. And you can see it has disc brakes. on the front and a disc brake on the back. And then what we have here is we have the Super Cub. Quite unusual because the Super Cubs normally were either 90cc, but this is actually a 125cc. So that's a Honda, so it's an absolutely glorious colour. And there's a nice classic bike there, if you're a fan of classic bikes, right in the middle. I think it's a Honda. And then we're into the Hondas, the V4, gear-driven camshaft, the VFR 750F. It's the same as the white one here, only it's in red. And this is the VFR 750 RC 36. So some of these bikes must be priceless. They really are. And then we have the Honda VFR 400R. NC30 1991, owned by Colin. So a lot of these, the people that own these bikes, they must be in like owners clubs and things like that. And there's Joey Dunlop over in the corner. Oh, and here's a very special bike here. Here's two special bikes. How's it going? And here we have a Joey Dunlop 2025 Honda. I was at the Joey Dunlop celebration in Ballymoney last year. Very well supported. It was the 24th of May 2025, and that's one of Joey's helmets. So one of the Dunlops must have brought this bike up. It's the actual Honda. It's a 750 V4 RC30. Castro was purchased by Joey Dunlop's late sponsor, Bertie Payne, for Joey Dunlop. Anyone who may have knowledge or information about this bike, please contact Gareth McCarthy. Telephone number 07947 362 888. That's a very, very special bike, that. I'll just let you see. Somebody must be looking for information in relation to this. That's it there. Mr. Gareth McCarthy, telephone number 07947 362 888. And then there's another lovely motorcycle here. Honda NC35 1994, owner Ian Fraser. And you see the RE crash helmet on it. And if you look at the back seat of the motorcycle, you can actually see the Joey Dunlop miniature crash helmet, and just in front of the crash helmet is actually a course map of the Isle of Man TT. And then we have another. Just see what this one is. It's a Honda RC30 1990. And whoever has that has an RA crash helmet on it as well. So the helmets are just as important as the bikes, because if you have an incident on a motorcycle, the crash helmet's there to save your life. And there you can see Joey Dunlop. Right over there in on that picture that's sitting against the floor beside the radiator. And then coming round to this here, This is a Honda VF1000R, 1986, owner Ken Aiken. So it's a particularly nice example. So that's the next motorcycle show that I'll be going to, which is Friday the 14th of November at 5 to 10 p.m. and Saturday the 15th of November from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So my bike will be going down there, and it's all proceeds are in support of the Air Ambulance charity. So that's where you'll see me next. That'll be my next video that I'll be posting.
Oh, you're going to put it up then, sir?
I did.
I just handed them out. I had two with me. And
I did.
So
That's where I'll be down there with my bike the next time.
Good man, when I have a wee Honda with me, you'll see.
Thank you very much indeed. And that's a nice view of that bike there. Nice colours. Honda always had nice colours. Kawasaki tended to be green. Not nowadays, they've changed their colours, but Honda always stuck to the red, white and blue. And there's nice pipe on that. Probably completely original. That's Honda VF 1000R 1986, and the owner is Ken Aiken. And there's some laurel and rosettes from the Motor Marini era, Strata 350cc V-twin. So that's the 350cc V-twin there. And that's the CB175 Honda. That's a particularly nice bike. Looking at this here, this is a 1948 Moto Guzzi R1 Militaire 250cc, so it must have been used by the Italian army. It's quite a rugged looking machine. You can see that it has like steel gaiters on both sides. That's obviously to protect the rider when he's riding his machine. And here's a very special Honda. That's like an endurance bike. Very nice. And a Bimoto. Bimoto made a very special machine. So that's SB8RS 1999. Owner Gordon Henderson. And then we have some very, very nice bikes here. That's a BMW. I think that's a BMW RR 1000cc. Probably a BMW race machine from the factory. And then we're getting into the serious motorcycles here. Dyno Jet Centre, Northern Ireland. RB Performance and Precision. There's the Dyno Centre, Northern Ireland. So if you have a bike and you need to get a dyno jet and you live in Northern Ireland, or even the Republic of Ireland, or even in England, Scotland or Wales, go to the Dyno Centre, dynocentre.com. And this is it's a Yamaha. It must be an R1 Yamaha. It's particularly nice machine. Bell Bike Sport. It's really, really, really nice. So that's more or less the show over. And there's the emblem of the Ulster Defence Regiment. County anthem, County anthem, County Armagh, County Armagh, County Down, County Fermanagh, County Londonderry, County Tyrone, Belfast, Belfast, County Tyrone, Craigavon, and so forth. And if you're into memorabilia, there's some there's German helmets. Fortunately, the light's a wee bit bright there, but some very, very nice stuff here. There's a musket there, and there's those signs. Here's some unique things here. There's a Joey Dunlop, it's like a chair, which is for sale. It's £280. So if you come up to the show tomorrow, you'll be able to see that. And there's a Joey Dunlop barrel, and there's a Joey Dunlop motorcycle. So there we have some motorbikes. That's a Jack Britton motorcycle. I think the Jack Britton motorcycle was made in New Zealand. Nearly sure it was. And let's see what's behind it. See if it's a treat. Oh, that's. I just can't remember that person's name. Just can't remember. Somebody in the comments will tell me. It'll come to me anyway. But there we are. That's that gentleman there. After this stall, it's quite a considerable amount of stuff that he has. You okay? So I hope you like this content. This is Colin Burnside saying goodbye. Don't forget to share with your family and friends. Consider subscribing, because as far as I'm aware, it's totally free. And if you like this sort of content, hit the bell notification so that you'll be informed when I bring out my next video. So this will be going to my YouTube channel, so thanks very much. Bye bye.
I'm sorry.